What is up, everyone? Abigail here, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 things AEW does better than WWE. Yup, you already know what time it is. Time to rant over WWE once again. And before some of y'all be on me talking about oh my god, you're such an AEW fanboy. Look, I like both companies, and it doesn't really matter to me which is better. This is just a video of me talking about what AEW does better because y'all know WWE be doing a lot of dumb things and I want to see them improve. And no, this is not a video of me attacking WWE like I said before. And before I start, I'm just going to kindly ask you guys to don't go in my comments attacking WWE or AEW. And what I mean by this is that please don't go in the comments talking about something like AEW is the best company ever, WWE sucks, or no, WWE is better, AEW sucks, because it doesn't really matter which company is better in my opinion. Just enjoy watching wrestling, and that's all. Anyways, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. At number 5, we have promos. Now, we can all agree that AEW has better promos than WWE. Even though AEW doesn't have that much storytelling, they still deliver excellent promos. WWE, however, their promos are not that good. The only show I would say that has decent promos is SmackDown. You know, there's feuds from Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. There is also Edge and Seth Rollins. The promos on Raw are improving, but they're still average at best. NXT has the worst promos in my opinion. There is literally no storytelling behind this show. For AEW, the feuds are pretty accurate, but my favorite feud from AEW has to be between Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson. If this story continues, this could be good for the company, and Bryan Danielson might be the one to dethrone Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship. I really think that Kenny Omega needs to lose his belt soon. At number 4, we have pay-per-view endings. This year for WWE, I'm not feeling the endings on the pay-per-views. The worst pay-per-view this year is definitely Hell in a Cell. I already talked about how bad this pay-per-view was in my top 10 worst pay-per-views of all time video, so I really don't want to repeat myself. If you really want to know what I had to say about this pay-per-view, go watch that video. All I'm going to say about that pay-per-view here is that ending was not it. But anyways, let's continue. Another bad ending I want to talk about is Extreme Rules this year. WWE looked like the Demon was going to win the Universal Championship, but as soon as the top ropes broke down, it was over for him. It took Roman one spear after that, and then 1, 2, 3 ring the bell. Like, no, that was horrible. I was watching this pay-per-view live on Peacock, and I immediately realized how bad that ending was. But speaking of the Universal Championship, I just ordered one from WWE shop earlier this morning. I'm so excited for it, but it's going to take a few days for it though, and I might do an unboxing video for it, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But enough about WWE, let's talk about AEW. I say the All Out pay-per-view had the best ending so far this year, not only in AEW, but all in wrestling. It ended off with 2 huge major debuts of Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson. I say that if WWE wants to get some of their viewers back, then they need to work on their endings on their pay-per-views. Otherwise, more fans will start to leave. At number 3, we have pushing wrestlers. AEW is giving people a major push, and a lot of fans are liking it. And I love the way they pushed Sammy Guevara to win the TNT Championship from Miro. And they also gave Ruby Soho a chance at the AEW Women's World Championship. Even though she failed to capture the title, at least they gave her a shot at it. But I wish I could say the same for WWE. They have been pushing the same people for years, and this is one of the biggest problems with the show. They are literally burying most of the wrestlers, and they won't give them title shots. People like Liv Morgan, Ricochet, Shayna Baszler, Keith Lee, and many more. If you push the same people, your fans will not be happy about it. Give new people a chance. Oh, and that reminds me, I want to talk to y'all about something real quick. I'm not attacking any of y'all that do this, but I just hate when y'all complain about wrestlers that are getting pushed. Drew McIntyre is a perfect example of this. When he won the 2020 Royal Rumble, y'all were literally begging for Drew to win the title over Brock Lesnar, and that is what he eventually ended up doing. But a year later, y'all over here saying, "Oh my god, I'm so tired of Drew getting WWE title shots." But y'all are the same people that said that he should get pushed a year ago. If you are one of these people that is doing this, just stop. Because this is getting really annoying. At number 2, we have the matches. I think y'all could agree that AEW has better matches than WWE. For AEW, it's literally professional wrestling matches, and most of the matches aren't even scripted. But for WWE, literally almost all their matches are scripted, but I wouldn't call it fake. I know many people know this already, but when a wrestler does a kick, they literally have to slap their leg to make it louder and make it sound like it hurt. Like, come on, man. But this will forever be in the books. At number 1, we have the championship designs. This sounds like the best reason why AEW receives so much credit, and it's because of their belts in their company. The best design is easily the AEW World Championship. This belt looks so cool, and it's one of the best designs I've ever seen. For WWE, it's not the same. The worst design has to be the Universal Championship, and I like the Universal Championship. It's one of the most prestigious titles in WWE, but it's also one of the worst because it is literally the same as the WWE Championship. It's just different colors. And for your old heads talking about some WWE needs to bring the big gold back, the new titles suck, just stop. Y'all only saying that because of all the memories y'all had with the old titles. And I don't think it's going to be any better bringing old things back to WWE. It is 2021. This is the new era of wrestling. And I don't think the company should be stuck in the past. And they should focus on the future. It's the new generation we live in now. And if you don't like it, then don't watch the show. It's simple. I say the best design in WWE is the United States Championship. Speaking of that title, if any of you guys are wondering why I haven't made a video on every United States champion yet, don't worry, that video is coming soon. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like because this video took me a very long time to make, and I want to make sure it will be worth it. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.